Thad, do me a favor. Take me back to last night. Obviously, you're going for either the win or the tie once again. Just the play and the way that LaQuinton came through.
Well, we set a little on, or a big on little ball screen, and we knew they were going to switch, and I think they got a little complicated on the switch. Aaron made a great read and threw back to Q. He was wide open. We had great spacing, and it was great to see his shot prep. He had his legs ready and really drove into the shot and knocked it down for us.
This is 2 games in a row now that it's ended this way, Aaron, and now this. I mean, have you ever had anything like this? I mean, you hate to use the word destiny, but wow.
Well, I think the great thing is the shots, the score's been tied. We've had leads and are tied, so we were playing for overtime, which is unique. But I think from a standpoint, I can't recall too often when I've been in this situation with 2 3-point shots, but it's that time of the year, and guys have to make plays. We always talk about that with them. This is a time where players make plays. We're trying to put them in the best situation we can, and in both shots, both guys made great reads and made the play.
You want to be playing your best ball at this time of the year, and here you have one night it's Shannon Scott, then the next night it's Sam Thompson, and then it's Aaron Kraft. Deshaun's always there. Now LaQuinton. I mean, how much fun is this to watch these guys bloom, I guess?
Well, I think that's the beauty of a team. I think that's the beauty of these kids. I've said this all along. We got great kids in our program and great character. They're collectively they're one, and that's what is probably the difference for this team. The way we've been able to play down the stretch. I love the fact that, I don't want to say we don't know who's going to play really well for us, but probably most importantly, I like the fact that guys are cherishing their role and taking great pride in what they're supposed to do, and we're playing unselfish. And, we were a little bit selfish last night defensively in the first half against Arizona. We got that corrected, thankfully, and that was the difference in the game for us.
Saturday night, 7:05 tip. It'll be on 10 TV. Wichita State. You saw them last night. You stayed around and watched them. What do you think?
Well, they're a great basketball team. They're a deep basketball team. They're an experienced basketball team. It's funny. As I told our guys, they want the same thing we want, and we have to approach this game of really who wants it more. And I think from a standpoint, we got our hands full. These guys know that. They respect that. We started on film after the Arizona game. Today is a normal day for us in terms of preparation. Fortunately for us, the last few weeks we've been on short turnarounds, and hopefully we can get them down by tomorrow night.
You look at the situation at this point. You guys are the highest seed at 2. They're at 9. It doesn't even come into play now, does it?
No, that's how I opened up the meeting the other night. I said, fellas, I'm going to take you back a couple years ago. Number 1, Kansas is playing some school called VCU to go to the Final Four. Guess who won? And at this stage, at this juncture of the season, it's about winning basketball games. It's not about who you're playing. We don't have to be better than anybody else in the country except Wichita State on Sunday, and that's the mindset we've got to have going into the game.
What's the legs like of your guys? How obviously it is a grind right now.
Oh, it is, and I think from a standpoint of where our guys are, we got to get them rest. We won't do a ton on the court today. It'll be more of a walkthrough, the changes that we're going to implement and what we got to do defensively to guard them. But rest is key right now.
What would it mean to this club to once again be able to cut the nets down, be the regional champs, and go back to the Final Four?
Well, I hope I can experience that and answer that question afterwards, because, I'm very, very proud of what this basketball team has done. I like the hunger that this isn't enough. And as we told them, going to Chicago, going to Dayton, coming here, we didn't come to get 1. We came to get 2. It's a special group of guys, and you always want the best for those type of guys. But hopefully tomorrow night I can answer that question in depth.
Last thing, has this surprised you at all?
It has. It has. And I say that just from the standpoint, it doesn't surprise me with the kids we got. What surprises me is as I talked about last night for the Arizona game, I said, hey, we were sitting at 18-7. And we're now 28-7. And we didn't know at 18-7 where the next win was coming from. And you know, to be in this position, I'm elated for them. And you know, you've been on such a great ride. I love the preparation and what they're trying to do to help us win.